This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Welcome to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio po, and we are broadcasting live from Belgium and Monaco po. Hello po to everyone watching, listening, and tuning into our broadcast for today. I am Sister Victoria Elenita Lopez from the local of Antwerp, Belgium, and I'll be one of your hosts for today. However, I'm not alone po, so let's now go to my beautiful, beautiful co-host, Ate Eunice.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Bonjour, bon après-midi et bonsoir à tous. Je suis Sœur Eunice Jadko. I changed it the pronunciation. I took the French pronunciation, and I'm from the local congregation of Monaco.
Of course, Ate, beautiful, beautiful. And yes, before we continue, we'd like to thank our Almighty God, of course, for allowing us to hold such broadcasts like today po, and our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, and Brother Angelo V. Manalo, our Christian Family Organization Coordinator po.
And we can be watched or stream live on www.iglesianicristo.net/INCRadio, but also now on our Facebook page, CEBSI.inc. And you can follow us on Instagram.
I think our Ate Eunice has connection problems. Ate, if you can... She says so we can be watched po and streamed live on www.iglesianicristo.net/INCRadio, but also of course on our Facebook page CEBSI.inc po, and make sure to follow us on Instagram, INC News and Updates. I think Ate Eunice already said that. She will be back po, no worries. And on Twitter, INC News_updates. And for our time check po, here, it's currently 5:02 p.m. So in the afternoon po, in Belgium, France, in Switzerland, all the countries po in our district. And Ate Eunice, you're back, I think. No? Is she back?
I'm back.
I was currently
Yes,
talking about
and
our time check. Can you do the Philippines one?
yes, so it's 11:03 p.m. in the Philippines. So good evening to you, and we hope that you're still with us, even though it's late. Yes, and let's go on to our weather check. So here in Monaco, it's very, very hot. It's 27 degrees Celsius. And yes, we really feel the summer. And what about in the Belgium area?
It's hotter than it used to be. It's 22 degrees Celsius, but it's still cloudy at the Eunice. The sun doesn't want to come out here in Belgium. I think it's there stuck in Monaco. But we are already happy with these temperatures because the past couple of weeks we only had rain and wind. So we are grateful with what we have. Yes, Ati, maybe we can take a break.
Yes, let's take a break and let's watch some promo videos of other INCRadio satellite studios. Stay tuned.
You are listening to Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Buenos días!
Buenos días, Papa.
Maganda ang umaga natin kapag tayo ay sama-sama. Alam mo, at tayo ay mag-aalmusal na. Pero manalangin muna tayo, ha?
Alis na po ako ng maaga para hindi po malay sa class.
Oh, nakapanalangin ka na ba?
Opo, tapos na po.
Mabuti yan, anak. Huwag mong kakalimutan manalangin, lalo na at lalabas ka ng ating bahay na.
Opo, Mama. Diyos po.
Napakasarap sa pakiramdam na hindi nalilimutan ng ating anak ang mga pangaral na tinuturo natin sa kanya.
Tama ka, alam mo, dapat patiyak na laging umasa, magtiwala sa magagawa ng ating Panginoong Diyos, ang ating anak.
Hello po! Ako po, ikapatad na Erica May de los Santos, medebat po ken programang INCRadio Pampanga Satellite Studio. And remember, 13 days to go na lang. Iglesia ni Cristo 110th anniversary na. Happy anniversary po!
Welcome to the INCRadio West Europa Satellite Studio po, and thank you for staying tuned into our INC Radio Western Europe broadcast for today. And like you heard po, 13 days to go na lang po, and it's the 110th anniversary of the Church of Christ po. So yes, let's all celebrate po, and make sure to also support those promo videos, I mean the satellite studios of those promo videos po, like you heard and saw po. So yes, without further ado, let's go and thank Brother Montreville Boy, our INC Media Production Section Chief, Brother Wally Taray, our INC Radio Subsection Chief, and of course, Brother Marvin Adriano, our District Minister of Western Europe. Also, warmest greetings to his family po. Brother Christian Reyes, District Christian Family Organization Overseer. Also, shout out po to your household. And yes, our topic for today po, it's about handling stress po, stress management in your own ways po, how you cope with it po, and what works for you. And we are excited because we have great guests for today, but we won't introduce them just yet because we will now go to our INC News Western Europe. It's CWS visiting the Velodrome stadium po in Marseille. So to our critic po, if you can put up our presentation of the pictures po, so we can see how beautiful this activity was. Ayan po. So as you can see on the screen, to strengthen their bonds and enjoy a unique experience, the Children's Worship Service CWS members and officers in the local congregation of Marseille, France, in the ecclesiastical district of Western Europe, visited one of the city's well-known landmarks, the Velodrome Stadium. I hope I'm pronouncing it well po. The children were overjoyed. For many, it was their first time actually visiting the stadium, even though they have lived in the city for a long time. The activity allowed officers and members to build stronger relationships and strengthen their faith, and the children had a fun time and are excitedly looking forward to future events. So, as you can see, po, they really enjoyed and learned a lot at the same time, and they are thankful to the church administration for allowing them to hold such activities po. So, ayan po. Back to you po, Ate Eunice.
Bienvenue, vous êtes de retour sur INC Radio Europe de l'Ouest, Studio Satellite. Et oui, c'était une très bonne activité. J'espère que tous les enfants sont bien amusés. Et oui, tout le monde voudrait un jour aussi visiter ce stade. And now let's go on to read some of the YouTube comments. So we have here our brother, our Christian Roda, happy watching everyone on INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. We have also Ate April saying greetings from Antwerp, Belgium. Po, happy viewing to all. And from Ka Normita Sevilla, hello to all dear brethren. Enjoy watching INCRadio Western Europe. Greetings from local of Brussels, Belgium. And from John Kevin Glauser, happy viewing from Geneva, North, Switzerland. From Sister INC, happy viewing po, hashtag Antwerp, Belgium. And from Brent, happy viewing po. And we have also Jerry Tumbaga, happy viewing from hashtag Bastille Local, France, hashtag WEU. Good day to all INC members all over the world. And from Marilyn De Leon, Bonjour po. Happy viewing po from local of Marseille, France. Yan. And we have also from Cahenero. Happy viewing from local ng Baguio City, distrito ng Benguet, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and we have also from Lebanon. Wow, from Ka Emily Matamis Ulog. Happy viewing from hashtag East Beirut, Lebanon. And from Ka Lloyd, I think. Sorry. Happy viewing from the local of Belgium district of Western Europe. And from Ka Mario Oka, good evening here in the Philippines and enjoy watching. Greetings from local of Brixtonville district of Caloocan North. Oh, we have from all over the world today. And yes, would you like to read some, Sister April?
Of
Because we have
course,
a
Ate
lot of comments.
Denise, we have a lot and we are grateful. So let's read some more. The last one you read was this one. Then we have from Sister Ana Lisa Andrada. Hello po mga kapatid. From Sister Angel Pimentel. In Belgium, we don't feel the summer. Exactly. We aren't able to enjoy our summer just yet. Then we have from Sister Fe Lopez, happy viewing po sa lahat, especially to my ninang Elsie Canlas from local ng Tarlac City. That's my mom. And then we have comments from Sister Marlene, showing us love, hearts po. From Ate Ira Pimentel, happy watching po from the local of Antwerp, Belgium, district of Western Europe. Enjoy there, Ate Ira, in sa Pilipinas. Then we have from Ate Cindy Van Acker, happy Sunday to all watching from the group worship service of ALS Belgium. And yes, I think that's it for now. Make sure to keep on commenting po because we will read your comments later on. So Ate Eunice, can you explain to us what our topic means?
Yes, so our topic, like Sister April said earlier, it's about stress managing, how we cope our stress personally. And so being able to manage stress so one can live a happier and healthy life is a great goal to achieve, right? So why not explore practical, fun, and effective strategies to keep it in check? Whether you're juggling work, family, or personal challenges, our guest today will share insights and tips on mindfulness, personal techniques, and lifestyle changes that can help you find your calm amidst the chaos. And so, tune in to discover how to transform your stress into strength and reclaim your peace of mind. Don't let stress steal your joy. Let's learn how to manage it and thrive. Yeah. I hope you're all ready for our topic today. So now let's go on to introduce our joiner. We have our new brother here, Brother Serdar. If I think I pronounced it right. Are you here, brother?
Yes, I'm here.
It's
Microphone was turned off. Now it's
here.
on. Hi, everybody. My name is Serdar Uzun from the local congregation of Antwerp. And, well, thank you for the hosts for having me. And hope you guys enjoy the question and answer part of this broadcasting.
Thank you, brother, for being with us today. We're really excited to learn how you manage your stress. And do you have any greetings?
Yeah, I have family watching in Holland, so my parents and my siblings, hi to them. My wife is watching with the kids in a different location. And I think my parents-in-law, my in-laws are watching from Naga City in the Philippines. So Honorato and Yolanda Reyes, hello. I think that's everybody.
From all over the world. Yeah. But before we go on to the question and answer, let's take a break and let's have an icebreaker game. Sister April?
Yes, brother Serdar, because we obviously know it's your first time and you might experience some stress, stress management. Maybe we can just indeed play an icebreaker game. It's just trivia questions and just, um, yeah, let us know your answer to these questions. There are
All right.
5 questions. Yes, are you
Don't
ready,
make it.
brother?
I'm ready. Don't make it too difficult.
Okay. Let's get started. What hormone is commonly known as the stress hormone? Do you have any idea, brother?
Stress hormone.
Hmm.
That's a good one.
I think you
I'm
might
gonna
know.
say amygdala, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, that's a really good guess. At the Eunice, do you have a guess?
I don't see the answer, so
Yes, let's pretend we can't see the answers to the questions.
I think it starts with C.
It starts with C. That's already a tip po. To those who are in the comment section, please join us in our trivia questions. So, brother, it starts with a C.
All right. I wouldn't know.
No? Okay, maybe it's time to give the answer. It's cortisol. And Sister Fe actually answered cortisol po. So yes, it's cortisol. Oh wait, before we continue with our game po, so our brother Ichen can join us po. Ka Ichen, are you there po?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
And brother, how are you
Apologies.
doing? You're joining us again. We're so grateful.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for having me again today. I really appreciate.
Oh, you may introduce yourself, brother, from which local, and as well give your greetings.
Yes. My name is Etienne. I'm from Switzerland. I was born in Switzerland. It's been 2 years that I'm living in Geneva. Before I used to live in Japan, and I'm always happy to attend any church activity, especially the INC radio broadcast.
Oh, that's so sweet, brother.
And wow, yeah, and wow, it's
Do you have any
wow.
greetings, brother, to your family, maybe?
Well, yeah, of course, always like uh, send a huge hello to my parents were in Tokyo, to my family, or around France, and also my cousin who lives in Belgium.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, brother. So we were actually doing our icebreaker game. So you may join us, Paul.
Yes,
We're
please.
at our second question at the Eunice. What's our
Okay.
second question?
Our second question is, which system in the body is responsible for the fight or fight response to stress?
Ooh.
Do you have an idea? Sardar or Pericien? Or
No
we
idea.
should ask help? I wouldn't know the answer to be honest.
I think the tip for this answer is which system in our body. So it's a system. It's in the word. I mean, the word is in the answer.
Uh,
Yes.
Nervous system.
Okay, brother Sardar, do you go with the same answer?
I wouldn't know, but I'll support him.
Okay, so we have team nervous system. Is it the right answer at the Eunice?
We have some answers also from the YouTube comments from Sister Faye. She says pituitary. Sorry, I don't know what it is.
Pituit. I actually don't know how to pronounce it as well. Is it pituitary gland?
That you would.
But she gives another answer. It's nervous system. I think she's changed her mind.
Or she saw the answers because it's correct.
The right answer. Yes.
It's the sympathetic nervous system. But let's go with nervous system. Let's not make it too hard on ourselves. Yes, indeed. So you both have a point po. Good job. Yes. Maybe we can go to our next question. What is the term for stress management techniques that involve rethinking stressful situations in a more positive light? This is difficult because I only knew this because I saw it in my studies. So you may try, of course. Brother Serdar, do you have an idea?
Oof, no, I never studied this, so I wouldn't know the technical terms on it.
Okay. But if you would have a guess, like a term for stress management techniques where, yeah, stressful situations, you will shift them in a positive light.
I read about it, but I wouldn't know the name of the term.
Okay. Pretty fair, pretty fair. Brother Etienne?
Uh, mm, it's a tough question. So
It is a difficult question. Maybe I can repeat it also because my mom asked in the comments. Okay, so it's a term for stress management techniques that involve rethinking stressful situations in a more positive light. So making it, thinking about it in a positive way instead of a negative or stressing about it. Hmm.
is it about behavior?
A what, brother?
Is it about a behavior technique? Maybe like therapy or something?
Yes, a type of therapy. It's a type of coping, I would say. How you cope with a stressful situation, a coping technique. It's not a difficult word, but it's you have to learn about it or read about it. But Brother Serdar forgot, I think.
No, yeah, no, I read the part about it, but once, but I never got I never remember the term for it. So you could enlighten us, seeing as you studied it.
Yes, so I will say the question because the answer rather because the comment section is also already saying that it's difficult. It's about cognitive restructuring or reframing.
Oh,
Yes,
Yeah.
but the more we know, right, through INC Radio. So, yes, that was the answer. At Eunice, the next question.
Are you ready for the next question? Because maybe it will be hard. So, which type of therapy is commonly used to help individuals manage stress and anxiety by changing their patterns of thinking? You a little help. Someone said the answer earlier.
So, visiting a psychologist, psychological therapy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good
Okay.
guess. Okay. Did you know the answer, Sister April?
I did
Or
actually because again I saw it in my studies and now I'm rethinking why I made the question so hard. Our poor brothers, but I love how they are trying. So maybe Brother Ichen has a guess.
uh, so it's in the brain, but
Yes, yes.
usually like a part in a brain is quite specific. Like there is a very.
You said it, brother, earlier.
Did
You
I?
were the one who mentioned a part of the answer
Wow.
in our previous question.
Behavioral therapy, was that it?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. But,
Exactly. That was the answer. See?
oh really? Okay.
Our brothers are very smart. It is actually cognitive behavioral therapy, or known as CBT. Um, just
Okay.
a small fact po, because I love psychology. So CBT po is actually working with a therapist on your way of thinking, your cognitive well-being po, so that it has an effect on your behavior and it will change your behavior. That would be the goal. So that is CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy. The more we know.
You're humbling us with your knowledge.
Oh no, brother, actually, both of you are very smart being able to think about that, because if I didn't study well for my exams, I wouldn't know that. Okay, next question, our last question.
Okay.
And I think brother Serdar might know this because he said the answer previously. So the question is, which part of the brain is primarily responsible for processing emotions, including stress?
What did I say? Amygdala? Did I say that?
Yeah. 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 You
Your
said that.
brother Ethan?
Yeah, you said that. I believe is the right answer. I'm not sure, but
If I'm
It
pronouncing it.
is the right answer. It is amygdala. See,
yeah.
brothers, you know
Well
way
done.
more
Well
than
done,
me.
brother Seda.
See?
Well done.
Both of our brothers did very well. They answered almost everything correctly without actually knowing much about it. So that says a lot. Diba to your niece? But I think we can take a break for the brothers to um, rest a little, and later we will ask you questions, of course, about our topic. But before we continue, let's watch an INC CMV called With Your Guidance po. It's the INC CMV Awards 2023 po. So enjoy po.
I'm so amazed by how your church has grown from your true messenger in these last days. Lord God, this truly shows we're not
Welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio. And let's go on first to read some of the YouTube comments. So we have from Brother Felix Elijah, happy viewing po, brethren, watching from local of Antwerp, district of Western Europe. And we have from Brian Inesola, happy viewing po from Group Worship Service of Als, Belgium. And from Marilyn De Leon, happy 110th anniversary po all over the world, from all over the world. Yes. So we have also from Ate Dana Tea happy viewing from the local of Bastille, France, district ecclesiastical of Western Europe. And we have from Kalindel Kim Flores, happy watching po mga kapatid. And from Sister Yvonne Raphael, happy Sunday to all. Greetings from the group worship service of August. We have from Christian Andrew Biloria, happy viewing po from the local congregation of Geneva. And from Christian Celestino, happy viewing po from hashtag Bastille. And we have also from Mike Pineda, happy viewing and listening to all brethren, especially in Western Europe. And we have also Josefina Sanchez, happy 110th anniversary po mga kapatid. Shout out to my family viewing here in Medina Badr. Sorry, UAE. Stay safe and healthy. Yun. And yes, now let's go on to the question and answer part. I'm sure our brother are very excited for the questions, right? So the first question is, what are some of your favorite techniques for managing stress on a daily basis? Let's go on first with Brother Etienne first because he's used to it. Brother
Well,
Etienne?
uh, few of my techniques to control stress is like take a deep breath, especially under pressure. When you're at work, your boss is asking you to do a multitask thing. But the best way to stay calm, deep breath. Also think about positive thing, not like negative, and do your best. Other thing,
Yes.
when you feel like that the pressure overwhelm you, maybe take a 1 minute break to drink some water, stretch your body, arms, legs, just take a break basically.
Yes. That's what I do also sometimes. And maybe Brother Serdar, you have some other techniques?
Yes, I don't really go about the peaceful way about it. I believe in strengthening the mind. So, as a wise man once said, don't pray for an easy life, but pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. So,
Okay.
so by putting yourself in a passive position, it doesn't always strengthen you. So my idea is to prioritize and focus on what's important the most to me, day in, day out, and focus on that. If your if your job is your priority, then you should do everything you can to put yourself in the most difficult positions, and then figure out how to get out of them. And day by day, and outside of your work in your daily life, you can apply the same principles as well. So, and basically, if you don't want to do something, it's probably best to do it anyway. And this starts with motivation, and it creates discipline. And before you know it, you'll just keep doing it anyway, just because you have to. And
Yeah.
That's one of them. Another method you could do is you can incorporate some external things like exercise, diet. These are very important as well. And of course, because we're INC members, spirituality is a big issue as well. That also helps. And most of the time, being aware of your surrounding, not just your near surrounding, but globally, I would say. So you can compare
Mm-hmm.
what life is like in your area and also what life is like in other areas. Brother Etienne, you lived in Japan,
Used to, yeah.
so you're and now you live in Switzerland. So you have two different ways of dealing with life. So you've experienced both of them, and you can bring one of them to the other part and
Absolutely.
make the best of both worlds, basically.
I love both of your answers because you tackled many ways to techniques of managing stress on a daily basis. Because I think it's normal. Stress has this negative stigma that it's always usually bad, but we actually need stress. It's part of our lives, and it's we cannot get past it. We have to face it daily. And I love how Brother Sardar said, for example, yes, as members of the Church of Christ, what I love to do when I'm stressed and I don't know anymore how to handle it is pray, because it helps me so much to relieve the stress and gain the strength again to cope with the stress, for example. And Brother Ichin, and I think Brother Sardar too said something about physical exercise, which is actually related to our next question. How do you think does physical exercise help in reducing stress, and what types of exercises do you find, for example, effective, like taking going out for a walk? Let's go to Brother Sardar first.
Any type of exercise is going to help you with handling most, well, I think all of the stress. And it doesn't really matter what you do, if it's walking or running or cycling or lifting weights or just using your body weight. I think the most important part is that you strengthen your mind to the point that you just keep doing the stuff that you really don't want to do. In my situation, I don't like running. I really don't like running, but I still run maybe 6 to 8 hours a week.
Mm-hmm. Like daily?
No, I run
Every
about,
what?
if I run, it's about 2 hours in one
But on
time.
a daily basis.
On a daily basis, I would do, maybe, yeah, I would say run about 2 hours, and then I would do some body weight exercises. Those help the best. Those are the best ones for me.
And do you feel much better after you do that physical exercise? For example, when you had a stressful day at work, when you do that, do you experience a positive change, brother?
Be- because I do them, I don't experience any stress outside of that. So all my stress is in the workout itself. So when you get to the point where you can't go on anymore and you still keep pushing yourself to go on, you're already putting so much stress on your body and your mind that anything outside of that doesn't affect you at all. So I don't experience stress from work. I don't experience stress from any household issues that might occur. So because I'm always focused and always prioritizing my workouts.
Okay, that's great. Working out is very, very healthy, so that's good that you prioritize that. What about you, Brother Ichin? Do you do physical exercise to reduce or cope with stress?
Yes, I do. I do it weekly, like at least 2 days a week. Basketball, preferably.
Oh,
Uh, but il happen that I hit the gym as well to add stamina to my body, but also to my mental strength, which is
mm-hmm.
quite important. Uh, Also stretching, also to relax your body after, for instance, a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sometimes walking walking around the park, around the lake, uh, and well, also I'm down to play any type of games. It can be board games or any meditating sports like yoga or some stuff, which I haven't experienced before, but why not one day? Could be interesting.
Yes, those are good ideas to as well, like strengthen your body, but also work on it to cope with stress. You mentioned actually basketball. I
Yes.
know our sister Eunice plays basketball. Ate Eunice, does playing basketball help you to reduce your stress on a daily basis?
Yes, especially when I go to training. Uh, well, you have fun because you're with your teammates, etc. So it's a good way to relieve stress. And you, Sister April, do you
Play
do
sports?
sports?
No, no, I
Yes.
don't. I should actually, but because it has been proven that physical exercise does indeed help with stress and stress management. And I did in the past, but for some reason I got so busy lately, the past years that I didn't get didn't have the time anymore. But actually, that's not true because we make time for the things that are important. So I should make time because we have time. We just have priorities po, di ba? Maybe we can read some comments because we have um, Brethren answering as well the questions in real time, which is we're very grateful for that. So we have here from Brother J Esperanza, stress spelled backwards is desserts. So eating ice cream and cake is my answer po. That's also an option to eat your favorite
Okay.
treats po. Then we have from Ate Mayan. She says management is very important. Find balance between work and break times, and be creative in taking breaks. And above all, don't forget to pray whenever you feel overwhelmed and stressed. Indeed, time management is so important when it comes to experiencing stress po, because stress is when we um, parang po it's we experience something that's not anymore in our capabilities to handle it. That's when usually stress comes at hand. Kasi po, if it's about, for example, cleaning your room, but you have enough time po, then you don't feel stressed because usually, I'm talking usually po, um, because you have the room, the time for it po. But when you have a deadline that suddenly comes up po, then um, it's you didn't plan for it, and that's when you usually experience stress po. So yes, I think we can go to our next question. So can you explain po, both of our brothers, the role of mindfulness in stress management, or how someone can start practicing mindfulness, being aware of the stress you experience and how to handle it? Brother Sardar.
Yes, it's a difficult one, but yeah, mindfulness, I would say um, what it does, it deviates you away from the problem, creating a new path towards finding solutions instead of focusing on just the problem. So you're more so you're basically going towards solutions.
Mm-hmm.
And being mindful also helps with seeing things in a different way, because you're seeing how other people might cope with stress, or how they deal with situations, or how they have solutions. So you're also open to new information, and you're open to learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that has quite a positive effect on someone who is at the verge of getting stressed. So before they have it, they'll already know how to deal with it.
No, but I agree with you, brother, because indeed, when we are in that fight or flight mindset, when something stressful comes up, like we learned it in the nervous system, um, we it's hard to think straight or to think logically. But indeed, when you practice mindfulness, you get to calm down and think of possible solutions and work towards it. So I definitely agree with you, brother. What about you, brother Ichen? Um, do you have anything to add, or do you agree with brother Sardar?
Well, I totally support what Bosses said, mentioned. Make sure that to improve your mood and your mind in the most positive way. It was do your best to have a positive perspective of life, not add any unnecessary stress to, for example, what people might think or say to you. That will add actually stress and negative feelings and consequences to you. And also, I also had that the most important thing is to find a way to improve your mental strengths, maybe by doing meditation exercises, or if necessary for some people, maybe like talk to a professional person who might help, to find a way uh, to uh, to positive your mind. There are many ways actually to reduce as much as possible your stress in daily life.
That's a great answer, brother. And indeed, when it's needed, you can like go out and find professional help. It's the same as when you're sick, Paul. When you have a cold or um, or anything. So those are great tips from coming from brother Sardar and brother Etienne. But I think we've been talking for a while, and maybe it's time for a break. At the Eunice, is it time for a break?
Yes, it's time for a break, and let's learn more um, words in Dutch and in French. So let's watch a language lesson about stress and everything.
Welcome to Western Europe's language lesson, French and Dutch edition. Stress management. In French,
Gestion du stress.
in Dutch,
Stresshantering.
mindfulness. In French,
La pleine conscience.
in Dutch,
Bewustzijn.
time management. In French,
Gestion du temps.
in Dutch,
Tijdsbeheer.
to breathe. In French,
Respirer.
in Dutch,
Ademen.
well-being. In French,
Bien-être.
in Dutch,
Welzijn.
thank you for watching. See you next time.
Oh, welcome back to INCRadio Western Europe Satellite Studio 4. I hope you found that language lesson as cute as I did, Paul, because I was
Yes.
really melting. Maybe I am a little biased because it's my cousin, but thank you so much to our brother and sister who helped us out in making this language lesson. And maybe, brother Sardar, I can ask your children next time because they have great Dutch accents, diba? Well,
Yeah,
so
one of them has a Dutch accent. The other one is mixed between Dutch and the Flemish, and the other one is more of a Flemish accent.
please, so I will do that next time. So be prepared, brother.
Please do.
So yes, before we continue, we'd like to thank all ministers rather po, sorry, guiding and helping us here in INC Radio. We actually saw you po there in the comments, so thank you po. Of course, our executive producer, Brother Edwin Asibuki po, thank you po for always supporting and helping us out po sa INC Radio Western Europe po. We appreciate you so much po, Ka Edwin. And yes, maybe it's time to read the comments again. I see a lot of supporters from for Sister Faith po, from Sister Rachel Sayulan po. Faithy, my love. That's my tita. Then we have from Sister Angel. Faithy, zo schattig. Inderdaad, heel schattig. Then also Sister Sarah May po. She also is supporting Sister Faith. But we also have greetings from Brother Ivan R.P. Quiloy? Bulol na po, konti. Greetings po from watching po from local ng Felix Manalo District of Cavite. Wow! Brethren from the Philippines, thank you po. Then we have from Sister John, is it Jean? Rose Marcel Wet. Brother Etienne, you know her. So, your lovely wife. Greetings from the local of Geneva. See,
Yes, it's
we're
my wife.
supporting you. That means a lot, I think. No, brother.
Yes,
Yes.
of course. It's always a pleasure to welcome someone that you love in a podcast.
Of course, of course. Then we have from Brother Christian Celestino a helpful topic. Indeed, brother, all of us can learn a lot from stress management. Then we have from Sister Angelito Cabanayan. Hello po to all INC from Medford, Oregon. Oh, wow. Great. And Brother JK says it's hard to start working out, but afterwards it feels really good. It was about our conversation earlier. And indeed, brother, I need to listen to you and be like Ate Eunice, sporty and active, diba? Then we have from Sir Candice Smells, my way of exercise is gardening. She's from Tacoma, Washington State. Great. Yes, Ate Eunice, it's getting late na, diba? So maybe we can do one more question and then another game. So what question can we ask our beloved brothers, Ate Eunice?
Maybe this question. How important is proper sleep in managing stress? And what tips do you have for improving sleep quality? Because maybe sometimes you don't know, you have a lot in your mind, then you, how do you call it? You have insomnia? Insomnia?
Insomnia. Good one.
Insomnia in English? Yes, Brother Serdar.
Sleep is one of the most important things next to nutrition and exercise. The body needs sleep. And Sister April, you studied psychology, so you know if you regularly have a bad night's sleep, you never recover from that psychologically. So it's always going to be a stress factor, and so it's going to raise the cortisol levels in our system, and cortisol, which will lead to a bad body, bad physical health. Bad physical health will lead to bad mental health, and so on, which eventually also leads to bad spiritual health. So having a good night's sleep is, I would say it's the most important thing in managing stress. And of course, there are some ways of doing it, like picking out the proper mattress. Don't sleep on the floor. I wouldn't, don't sleep on the floor or any wooden surfaces. I wouldn't recommend that. Next step would be a pillow. Having a decent pillow. They're quite expensive, but you can find some deals online sometimes. But having a good pillow is key. And then the room temperature. Some people like to sleep hot. Some people like to sleep in a cold room. Some people like to sleep with a blanket on or with a blanket off. It's all a personal preference in getting to know yourself. What else can we do to improve sleep? I would say there are a couple other things like caffeine. If it's an energy drink or coffee, so 10 hours before you will sleep, no caffeine. And then we have food, of course. I would say 3 to 4 hours before sleeping, you shouldn't eat anymore because eating a big meal right before sleeping will put you to sleep, but it will also disrupt the sleep cycle. So you'll keep waking up in the middle of the night, and you'll wake up with some cramps and possibly with an even bigger appetite sometimes. And then we have, let me see, your screen time. So if you turn your phone on, I think experts advise 1 hour before sleep to turn off all cell phones and all artificial lights. Artificial lights keeps your brain awake and makes you think it's still daylight while you should already have been gone to bed maybe an hour and a half ago. I would say that's about it. Maybe Brother Etienne has some more useful tips.
Well, I believe it depends on people habits. Uh, like some people likes to read a book before going to sleep. Some others maybe likes to drink a hot beverage like a hot tea or chamomile, something that will calm down the mind, also the body. Uh, some others likes to watch TV. It depends on the person, but what basically what Professor Seda say is what everybody should do. Um, uh, Also, I would add that maybe to find a way to set up like maybe a sleeping hour. Like for instance, if you have to get up early in the morning, maybe like go to bed a bit earlier than usual to maybe catch up like 6 hours of sleep if you can. But it depends on, of course, of the type of job you are doing every day. Um, but by by saying all this, of course, it's much easier to say than to do. So, um, but yeah, it's also a matter of discipline yourself. Although have to be mature enough to organize yourself at night. For example, if you have a important meeting the next day, or like an exam, if you're a student, make sure that to sleep early, because if you have enough sleep, you will be able to focus better and have a much better day. If you are exhausted and always need to to get energy by eating like sweet thing or drinking caffeine, like what Boss said, like coffee or energy drink. It
Yes,
depends.
so
It depends on you and
that's
how
very
you organize your life.
true. Yes, I really loved all the tips both of you gave us because see, you are our experts. And all the things that you've mentioned, those are things that I saw in my studies. So it means it's really legit, po. So make sure to take notes, po, of what our beloved brother Serdar and Kaichin says. Unfortunately, our broadcast is still six, po, and we talked so much, but it was such an interesting conversation, and we had even a game prepared and two more questions, but our time is up, po. But thank you, po, to both of you for being with us here today, and we hope all those watching and listening enjoyed as well and learned much, po. But yes, unfortunately, we are at the end of our broadcast, so we'd like to take time to thank our tech in the Philippines and do our personal greetings, po. I would like to greet our destinado, po, Kalindo Kim Flores, po, together with his family, po, and my family, all my loved ones, po. Thank you so much for always supporting me. And of course, Ate Eunice, do you have greetings?
Yes, greetings to my family too. to the brethren in the local congregation of Monaco, and of course our resident minister, Brother Dan Eor, and his lovely wife, Kalian Eor, and to Brother John Kevin Glauser and his family. Hello to you, and thank you for all the listeners and watchers who were with us today, and especially to our joiners today, Brother Serdar and Brother Etienne. And yes, Sister
So,
April, what do
yes,
we
what
always say?
exactly we always say, see you next Sunday at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time and 11 p.m. to 12 a.m. Philippine Time. And up next, Ate Eunice, take it away.
INC Radio United Kingdom.
Ayan po.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for joining us today. Bye-bye po.